All right, guys, Blake Fry here at Mountain Comfort RV. I've got another good one for you. Today we're going to be looking at the 2020 Coachman Leprechaun. Right now it's a used piece that we have in here. It's a real good one. I mean, the customer kept it extremely clean and ready to go. So let's go through some of this, guys. We do have a new Leprechaun here as well. These are both going to be on the E450 chassis. That's Super Duty. So you're going to get a lot more, you're going to have more power, be able to tow a little bit more than your other Class Cs. So moving on, we do have one good thing about having a used piece is that the old customer will add things onto it that you may want in the future, and you probably should have in the future. So this customer luckily added on slide toppers on both of the slide outs, as you can see up top here. That's a nice, you know, that's a decent amount of money right there that they have added onto it. Right now I have the generator running. You can see you have a compartment down here underneath the slide. So you do have your generator underneath. That's a 4,000 kilowatt Onan generator. Started up the first try, it looks good. Moving on, we've got some storage running through here. We'll get onto our big storage in the back, but for now, we do have a small storage space, as you can see over there, if you can see where I'm pointing. And you also have your propane fill that sits inside of here. Moving on back, we do have on the Leprechaun, which you don't see on like the Freelander, you do have a ride right system on this where you have an air inlet on the side here where you can add air for more stabilization if you're pulling a trailer. You know, it's a nice thing to have, just an extra thing that Leprechaun does that's pretty cool. So a couple other things over here. We do have an outside shower, and you do have your water connections that are inside of this with your black tank flush and your city water fill, or your fresh water fill, I'm sorry. This is the 30 amp power cord connection. Termination down here on the bottom. You do have your fuel center up here as well, as you can see right next to the slide out. So you have your fuel tank fill. Now, one thing that you're going to miss out on a lot of Class Cs, especially shorter models like this one coming in at 27 foot 5 inches roughly, right around there. So it's keeping you under 30 feet, but you still get a ton of storage on this, which is a very, very nice thing to have. So I'm going to open up this storage area here. So your storage area is massive in here. So, you know, you can put your golf clubs in here, you can put fishing poles, bags, totes, whatever you want really. And you have easy access to your plumbing. Taken off this access panel here, so you do have easy access. Some models it's kind of difficult to get to, but this one's pretty easy. So that's going for you there too. Moving on, you do have a second compartment door to get to this storage, as you can see here. So getting to it from the front or the side, easy access. So one more thing that we have, so I was talking about the slide toppers here. That's something that the customer added on. Another thing, they've got a nice storage piece that goes onto their hitch. So if you're not pulling a vehicle, you could use this. Also bike rack, so that's going to come with it free of charge, obviously, because it is sold with the camper. This coach also has a backup camera, which you're going to see on all Class Cs, but it also has side view cameras, which I did not go over, but they are on the side up there. When you turn your turn signal on, it will automatically flash over to whichever side that you're turning on. So that's a nice little feature there. Do have another small storage area here, no space wasted whatsoever. Obviously your furnace exhaust area and your water heater area. You got a 6-gallon water heater on here. And then you have your solar connection down here. There's not a solar panel on top, but let's say you're at a campground and you're parked underneath trees. If you have a solar panel up on the roof, it's not really doing a whole lot for you because that shit's completely going to be covered by trees. So you can just connect it from the side, get it out there into the sunlight, get like a 20-foot extension or something like that, to where you can get it out into the sunlight to where it's actually doing something for your coach and it's not just a useless solar panel that you have up on the roof. We do have a power awning. I'm going to say this is probably around 18 to 20 feet long, but it is a power awning. It'll have the light strips and everything on it, just like anything else will. Moving on, a little bit more storage underneath. Like I said, no space wasted whatsoever. And you also have this nice feature here. You You have a nice Furrion TV with a sound bar so that you can sit outside underneath the awning and you can watch TV not being inside, like your campers are supposed to be outside, right? So this gives you that access to still be able to watch TV. So let's go inside. Nice and cool in here. I've had the generator running and turn the AC on. So we're gonna hit a couple things right down here, right where we walk in before we move on. So you do have your awning switch here, obviously in and out, works like anything else. If you've never had a camper before, it's nice to see some of these things. You do have a cap light, so on the front, you turn that on, you'll be able to see the cap light. Compartment lights, nice thing for when it's dark outside, you can actually see inside the compartment what you're grabbing in there. So interior lights, patio light. Patio light's going to be your awning light. And then you do have a battery disconnect right inside the door. Easy access, shutting off all 12-volt power when you turn that thing off. Then of course your breaker box and your fuse panel as well. So you do have some, let me get this door shut. We do have nice storage right inside. The minute that you get in here, for me, this would be a shoe area. And then you have storage up top here as well. Okay, so the Dinette Situation is kind of a cool one. It's kind of different, but it's pretty cool. So you do have a child safety tether down here, if you can see that. And then your dinette area, it's kind of a weird shape, but it all kind of, it works out really well. So you've got a nice little pull out to extend your dinette area. You can pull this out and add your cushion. And then also, this is, if you're sleeping somebody here, you would just take the table off, set it down on top of these cleats right here, and then use that as your bed. As you put cushions and stuff on it, you'll be able to use that as your bed. So it's got a decent amount of sleeping. Like I said, guys, this is a 27 foot, you're under 30 foot. It's not horribly long, so if you're first time campers that are nervous about driving, a Class A or a longer Class C, this is a really good one for you. Running at a 27 foot, 5 inches. And then it's got the 2 slide outs on it. So you've got a big slide here and you've got a bedroom slide, which we'll check out in a minute, but it's just giving you so much space on the inside just for walking around. And once you're actually at a campground, you can actually move around once you get the slide outs out. So that's always a big plus. You do have a TV on a swivel arm, and then you can also swivel it side to side. So storing it, as you're going down the road, you're going to want this thing back tied down, strapped up to where it's not bouncing around, but you can also pull it out. Everybody can watch TV, you guys can catch the football game, whatever it is. So nice big sleeping area up top here, as you can see. You got little ladder holsters to get you up there, but then you also have a nice front window, giving you ample natural light coming in, and just a nice thing to be able to look outside of that. Let's see, you have a max air vent fan up here. Just clear the air up here. You've got reverse, and you can reverse the blades to pull air out or pull air from the outside. It does have max air vent covers on this as well. It's just another thing that the old customer added on. So, and of course you do have some privacy up here. Another cool thing that Leprechaun does is they have backlit cabinetry throughout here with some cool textured glass. Just kind of nice, if it's dark out, it just makes it look better, honestly, in my opinion. And then you also have a jackknife sofa here for more sleeping. So in all reality, if you have kids with you, you can sleep 2, 4, 6. You can sleep 8 people all together, including the master queen bed in the back. Refrigerator, 110 and 12 volt. Then you have nice storage that runs through your cabinets here. Like I said, Leprechaun, they definitely make use of all the space in the camper. You see some that don't really do that, and it's just kind of a waste of time there. This is more storage up top. You do have your nice, microwave oven. Obviously, this is convection, so you can cook a chicken or whatever. Glass cooktop, 3-burner stove, and an oven as well. And then more storage underneath, and then also easy access to your P-traps and everything, just in case you do need those. Also a nice deep circular sink with your power tower that comes out of here for charging purposes or whatever you want. Coffee maker would be a nice place here. So just hitting on some more storage areas just so that everybody can see it. Nice big coat rack or, you know, hanging closet. Then you have a secondary door that connects to that hanging closet room. Now you do have a barn door on this, you know, your sliding doors with a magnet on this end, which can shut you in just like that. Moving into the bedroom, we have a Serta mattress. It's a nice mattress, it's plush, it's very, very nice. Storage up top. And as you can see, this slide out is extremely deep. It's giving you a ton of room in here, whether it be a travel trailer, Class A, Class C, Class B, whatever it is. It's really hard to find something that you have ample room on the inside to be able to change your clothes with privacy. So this gives you that with the slide out being extended as far as it is. Again, another access panel here, easy access for your shower faucet area in case that thing's ever leaking. It's really easy to get to. You don't have to pull the whole shower apart just to get to it. So lastly, we'll come into the bathroom. Bathroom's a decent size actually for a Class C, which you just don't see often. You got a nice size shower, tri-fold sliding glass doors. And then one cool thing that you don't see is that you've got a nice storage, not storage tray, it's the countertop space up here is obviously extremely limited. You've just got a sink, you know, maybe a spot for some soap or whatever. You can actually extend this thing out, set it up on top of this cleat here to where you have more storage, not storage, areas to sit stuff on. And then a nice porcelain toilet as well. And then your medicine cabinet in this situation is going to be this here, not behind the mirror. All right, guys, so that has been a quick review and walkthrough of our 2020 Leprechaun 260DS. Just to hit on a couple things in conclusion kind of deal here. It's a shorter 27 foot Class C. It's got 2 slide outs on it, a bunch of added stuff that the customer added. It's just a nice feature to have. You've got a decent amount of pulling weight here, and you've also got a large living quarters on the inside with the slide outs out. So it's just a nice camper to have, and you're not paying ungodly amounts of money for it. This one sits at about $87,900. Call in, ask for Blake, or come in and ask for Blake, and I'll see what I can do for you. This won't be here long, just they don't last long. So have a good day, guys.